Hello, Urban Land Institute. My name is Darian Rex, and today I'll be presenting your brand new dashboard, which will help you find the cities and states with the highest annual growth rates over the past year. First off, I got this data from Zillow and used last September and this September's housing prices to find an annual return for 939 US cities. So getting into the dashboard, first we have this button up here where you can select from a number of, or actually all 50 US states. So you can choose the state. Right now it's set as Montana. And across these displays, you will see the top 5 cities in Montana for annual growth rate. And then you will also see those cities in the graph down here where you'll see a visual display along with the actual percentage annual growth rate of that city. And then if you look over here, these also auto-populate from the selection in that cell as well, um, with the number of cities in the top 50 of that 939 total cities we took the data from. So this is basically saying that Montana has one city in the top 50 for annual growth rate and 0 cities in the bottom 50 for annual growth rate. So this would be used as a good gauge for finding somewhere where to start a company, finding a state where to start a company, so you can see how many um, high growth cities there are. And then if we change it to New York, for example, all these will auto-populate with again, the top 5 cities for annual growth rate in New York. Then you can look down here. These percentages are much higher, indicating higher growth. And then more proof of higher growth is the number of cities in the top 50 out of the whole data set. There's 8 cities, which tops the list, and 0 cities in the bottom 50. And then a neat thing here in the middle, and this is all based off of average growth rate, this map is if you go and click on one of these buttons, say high growth, for example, it'll take a little bit to think, but once it does, it'll highlight the states with the highest average growth rate across the cities in the data set, including New York, as we saw. And then if we go to medium growth, it'll highlight the states with medium growth and low growth as well. And I should mention high growth I defined as above 4.5%. Medium growth was defined as between 2.5 and 4.5%, and then low growth was anything below 2.5%. One trend I found really cool here is that as we went across from high growth to low growth, overall the states highlighted went from the northeast up in this area down to the west and southwest. So that's kind of a cool trend just to show you where the high growth areas are as of right now and as of the past year versus where the low growth areas are over the past year. And that sums up my Urban Land Institute dashboard. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'd enjoyed it. Thank you.